IT. Welcome to music. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining and tuning in to our lesson today. A quick shout out to everybody who was on the Zoom meeting yesterday and who joined me. It was so nice to see your faces and hear your voices and talk to you a little bit. And for those I just met yesterday, I was so glad to meet you and I'm excited we get to learn and explore music together. So the first thing we're gonna do is, excuse me. Oh, hey, what is up? What's happening? Oh no, come on in. We're just getting ready to have music. Man, have you met, these are my students. This is my class. This is Robert. Robert, what's up, Robert? Hello, my name is Robert and I'm here to tell you today about what you'll be learning about in music. I'm here to tell you the story. Okay, Robert, what story you want to tell us? Well, you see, I once was eaten by a wolf. Robert was eaten by a wolf. Yes, I heard you. I was eaten by a wolf. When did this happen? A long time ago in the green meadow with my friend Peter and some other creatures. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, chomp! Oh, I am so sorry, Robert. Well, listen, we need to know more about this story. Do you know where we can find out more about the story? Yes, absolutely. So I've got it for you in a scrapbook. A scrapbook? A scrapbook? Yes. Let me go get it for you, and you can read it to the children and tell them all about my story. It's all about me. Seems a little selfish. Excuse me, I heard that. My bad, Robert. Listen, let me know, and I'd love to share with them a story. We were going to do something else today, but we have time for your story, I think. Okay, let me go get it for you. I'll be right back. Well, that was interesting. Robert, he hasn't stopped by in a long time. I guess he's got something for us. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, well, this is not a scrapbook as much as Robert thought it was. It's a regular book. So this says Peter and the Wolf. That's not about Robert. But let's see what we have. This is our story. Let's read it and let's see what happens to Mr. Robert the Duck. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and tell you, I do not own the rights to this book. Are translated by Maria Carlson and illustrated by Charles, let's say this name, and I'm so sorry, Mikolajczyk. Okay? And it is called Peter and the Wolf, all right? Let's see what we got here. Oh, interesting. There's some interesting attire and clothing here. Let's see. Early one morning, Peter opened the gate and walked out into the big green meadow. In a tall tree sat Peter's friend, a little bird. Everything is calm and quiet. The bird chirped merrily. Waddling behind Peter came a duck. The duck was delighted that Peter had not closed the gate, and she decided to go for a swim in the deep pond in the meadow. Seeing the duck, the little bird flew down, sat on the grass beside the pond, and shrugged. "What kind of bird are you if you can't fly?" she said. "And what kind of bird are you if you can't swim?" the duck answered. She plopped into the pond. They argued for a long time, the duck swimming around the pond, the little bird hopping along the bank. Peter suddenly noticed a cat stealing through the grass. The cat thought, that bird is busy arguing, and now is my chance to catch it. Silently, on velvet paws, the cat crept toward the bird. "Look out!" Peter called out just in time, and the little bird quickly fluttered up into the tree. The duck quacked, quack, 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 at the cat angrily from the middle of the pond. The cat paced around the tree. Is it worth climbing up that high, he thought. By the time I get up there, the little bird will have flown away. Peter's grandfather came out of the house. He was angry because Peter had gone past the gate into the meadow. There were dangerous places out there. What if a wolf should come out of the woods? Peter paid no attention to what his grandfather said. Brave boys like Peter were not afraid of wolves. Nevertheless, his grandfather took Peter's hand, led him back home, and closed the gate firmly. His grandfather looks a little grumpy. Just then, a huge gray wolf did come out of the woods. The cat quickly climbed the tree. The duck quacked and scrambled out of the pond, but no matter how fast the duck tried to run, the wolf ran faster. He came closer and closer. He caught up with her. He grabbed her and swallowed her. Now the cat perched on one branch of the tree, the little bird on another. Farther away from the cat, the wolf paced around the tree and looked up at them with hungry eyes. Peter, who stood behind the closed gate, had seen everything that had happened, but he wasn't at all frightened. He ran home, found a heavy rope, and then climbed up on the high stone wall. One of the branches of the tree reached as far as the wall. Peter grabbed the branch and nimbly climbed into the tree. He said to the little bird, "Circle around the wolf's head, but be careful not to let him catch you." The little bird flew down and almost touched the wolf's nose with her wings, and the angry wolf jumped every which way. Oh, how the little bird teased the wolf! How the wolf wanted to catch her! But the little bird was so quick, the wolf could do nothing. Peter made a loop at the end of the rope, lowered it slowly, caught the wolf's tail in it, and pulled tight. The wolf knew he was caught, and in his rage he jumped about, trying to free himself. But Peter tied the other end of the rope to the tree. The more the wolf jumped, the tighter he pulled the rope around his own tail. Just at that moment, some hunters came out of the woods. They had been tracking the wolf and were firing their rifles. Peter called to them from the tree, "Don't shoot! The little bird and I have already caught the wolf. Help us take him away to the zoo." And so they did.